All right, I only have 5 minutes. Hey, you guys, no, keep it going. You keep going for all the comics you've seen tonight. You guys, keep it going for George, your host. He's working hard. Keep it going for yourselves coming out on a Wednesday night, you guys. I didn't say to stop keeping it going, lady. Keep it going. Keep it going for the sake of keeping it going. Keep it going into perpetuity. You guys, there's a bomb connected to this stage. If we don't stop keeping it going, we're all going to die. I want to see my children again. Please keep it going. I don't want to see my children. Hey everybody, my name is Jimmy Callaway, and with a last name like that, I'm asked every day if I'm heir to the Callaway golf fortune. It's funny, every single time. It never gets old. But then I have to come clean and admit that actually Jimmy Callaway is a stage name, and my birth name is Bernard Titleist. Change it for showbiz. Very excited, you guys. I recently sold a television show, sold my first show to ABC. Thank you. I'll remember you. It's a dance competition show, and it features all of your exes. And it's called, So, You Think You Can Just Waltz Back In Here? Look for it this fall. I was running a little late tonight. I got pulled over by the cops. Not all of the cops. That would be a waste of manpower. I was pulled over on the way here by some of the cops, and they said to me, "Sir, have you been drinking tonight?" And I said, "Of course not, officer. You can't drink cocaine." Off he goes, you say. You guys aren't into cocaine so much? All right. Well, there goes my last 3 minutes. Been seeing a nice girl recently, or so she seemed. She told me she wanted to buy a piece of Soviet memorabilia, so that was a big red flag. All right, I'm going to wait on you guys to catch up to that joke, because you're not going to hear a better joke than that. Also, someone has stolen my watch. If anyone sees my watch anywhere. You guys, I was recently watching the movie Titanic. Has anyone ever seen the movie Titanic? Anyone? It came out in the late 90s. Titanic, is anyone familiar? Start a large boat. Titanic, is no one? All right, I was watching Titanic. Anybody? Titanic? I was watching Titanic, and I realized my last relationship was a lot like the Titanic, because even while it was sinking, I never quit my band. That's a deep cut. You gotta go to the second VHS tape for that joke. It's for all the bass players. I quit my band when I started doing stand-up because I didn't have time to suck at two things. And apparently I still have kind of a musician-y vibe, which I found out to my dismay. Like I met my neighbor for the first time, and she goes, "Are you in a band? You kind of seem like a musician." And I said, "Listen, if you don't want me going through your trash, just say so. There's no need to get personal." Actually, I've been seeing somebody I'm actually really into her. She's really into bees. She's like a bee enthusiast. And I don't know, you guys, I think she's a keeper. Yeah, that's a cute joke. I'm capable of cute jokes. I'm sure you guys can tell from looking at me, I'm highly trained in the martial arts. Studied Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Is anyone familiar with Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Anyone familiar with the country of Brazil? It's in the south. If you don't know what Brazilian jiu-jitsu is, it's a lot like regular jiu-jitsu, except there's no hair here whatsoever. You guys... If you don't know what Brazilian jiu-jitsu is, it's a lot like regular jiu-jitsu, except they carve the meat right at your table. You guys... If you don't know what Brazilian jiu-jitsu is, it's a lot like regular jiu-jitsu, except the distribution of wealth is very disproportionate. It's really rather a concern. Oh, that was a sad one at the end. What about impressions? Are you guys into impressions at all? Well, this ain't your night, folks. All right, impressions. Impression one. This is my impression of a sarcastic immortal. A sarcastic immortal. Boy, this never gets old. Thank you. That's a sarcastic immortal. Yeah, that's it. That's part of the joke. Impression two. This is passive-aggressive district attorney. A passive-aggressive district attorney. Well, I don't know why you're being so defensive. Thank you. That's a passive-aggressive district attorney. And finally, impression 5. Did that one hurt, sir? I'm sorry. This is my impression of any cat that has ever been on a leash. Any cat that has ever been on a leash. What, are you fucking kidding me right now? Thank you. That's any cat that's ever been on a leash. What else? Are you guys into masturbating at all? Is this a masturbating crowd whatsoever? Couple of you? All right. I'm pretty into masturbation myself. I always feel kind of guilty, though, you know, like it's a selfish behavior. So now to even that out for myself, I only masturbate while feeding the homeless. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jimmy Callaway. Thank you all very much for your kind attention.